Right, hello folks, welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to look at making a pulley wishbone rig for Plaice fishing. Now, with Plaice fishing just around the corner and it being pretty cold in December, we're going to make up some Plaice rigs and hopefully get ready for the upcoming Plaice fishing season. I'm going to show you the components that we're going to use to make the rig, and then we're going to carry on and build the rig from scratch. So hopefully at the end of this video you'll be able to build your own wishbone Plaice fishing rig. Let's do it. Right, so the items we're going to need for making this rig are as follows. You're going to need a shock leader, which is here. I've gone for a 80-pound shock leader. We're going to need a hook link, which is here. This one is Amnesia 25-pound, which is a bit overkill to be fair, but for today's rig making video it'll be fine. You can adjust this as you wish. We're going to need 2 large swivels, 2 beads. We're going to need 1 small swivel, a leg clip, a selection of coloured beads, some stop knots, and some attractor blades there. As well as all our other components, we're also going to need some hooks. For this video we're going to use 2 small size 2 hooks, which are there. Right, so we're going to start off by taking our shock leader, measure out around about 1 meter and cut that off there. We're going to go to the bottom end and we're going to tie on our leg clip, just using the 6-turn blood knot. Make sure we wet the knot, grab the knot puller and pull that down nice and tight. There we go. Cut off the tag end. Boom, they hit me in the head. Cut off the tag end, which is there. Then we're going to add our pulley bit onto the line. So we're going to go bead, main swivel, and bead, which is there. Bead, swivel, bead. Right, so once we've done that, we're going to add our swivel to the other end of our line, our other bigger swivel. Again, just using a blood knot. Making sure you wet the knots, and then just pull that knot down nice and tight. There we go. Cut the tag end off. And there we have the first part of the pulley rig made. Really simple to do. Leg clip on the bottom, bead, swivel, bead, and then at the other end we have our swivel, which is there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our hook link here, measure out about 600 millimeters of hook link, and then we're going to tie that straight on to our swivel end of the shock leader that we've just made. There we go. On the other end we're going to tie our smaller swivel, which is there. Nice and easy so far. And we're just going to cut that. So there we have our first part of our hook link tied on. So we've got the shock leader there, main shock leader body, the large swivel there, and then we've got the hook link there down to a small swivel there. What we're going to do now is we're going to make the wishbone part of the rig. So to do that, we are going to take our hook link and we're going to measure out 400 millimeters and then cut that like so. We're going to place that line through the swivel, which is there, and that's going to be our wishbone part of the rig. Now we're going to take our stop knot, we're going to add them to the line by putting the line through the stop knot and then just pulling the stop knot onto the line like so. We have one stop knot on that side. We're going to move that down to the swivel, and then we're going to put the stop knot on the other side, and again push it down to the swivel. What the stop knots do is they now lock into place our wishbone part of the rig, which is there. So that is now locked into place. We now have two ends that we need to decorate, which we'll do now. So we're going to start off with one end. We're going to take our colour bead selection and we're just going to add those on. I would choose the small beads. So it's going to go green or black. Green. Black and green seems to be the most popular colour that I found for Plaice fishing, and the reason for that is that the colours replicate mussel beds that are on the bottom of the sea, which the Plaice are looking for because they want to eat the mussels and smash them up. Again, you can use whatever colour beads you want, but just for myself, green black beads have been most favourable over the last couple of years that we've fished for them. How we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be enough. So you got beads on there. They'll fall to the bottom there, and now we just need to tie on a hook. So I mean, for hooks, it's completely up to you. For this occasion, I'm going to use a size 2 hook, which is here. I'm literally just going to tie that onto the end using the same blood knot. You can use any knot you want. I'm just doing it like this for the videos because they're the most easiest knot to tie for new beginners and for beginners to learn. Just when you're pulling the knots tight on the hooks, just be careful. I'm using the eye on this pair of scissors here. You definitely don't want a hook in your hand. Just going to cut off the tag end there, and then that is my first. Oh, that is my first hook decorated and on my wishbone rig. I'm now going to go to the other end and replicate what I've done there. So I'm going to count the beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 6. And then on this side, I'm going to add a spinner blade. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to test if the spinner blade catches more fish than the one without the spinner blade, which is there. You can add spinner blades to either side. Let me know how you get on and if they work more productively or not. Spinner blade is good. They're used to kick up the sand. Let me know how you get on. Also in the comments of the video, let me know your favourite colour combination of bead. What's worked for you. Just going to cut off that tag end there, and that is pretty much our rig complete. There's the wishbone part, which is there, and the rest of the rig follows here. What I'll do is just going to grab a lead, and then we will clip the lead down, and I'll show you how the rig works. The reason I've chosen a pulley rig is just simply the fact that it's a lot easier to repair if it gets damaged in comparison to other rigs. Right, so here's the finished rig. So your main line will clip onto that swivel at the top there, running down to both the hooks, sitting nice and streamlined next to the lead. You've got your decoration at the top, spinner blade or no spinner blade, completely up to you what you attach. Bead colour, again, completely up to you as well. And then once that ejects from the lead, boom, you got your pulley with your baits sitting close together, quite a fair distance away from the lead. So clip up for the cast, and then you got to have two baits sitting, there, away from the lead. Worm baits predominantly more favourable. Although saying that, a little dabble of sprat or razorfish can work wonders for catching plaice. I hope you have an enjoyable plaice fishing season. I hope you catch lots of plaice, and hopefully, if you make this rig, let me know how you get on with it. Thanks for watching. Cheers.